Hey, good morning, family. This is Pastor Vance here and Pastor Dave. We just want to talk a little bit about the coronavirus. We know everybody is concerned about that, so we just want to try to give out some guidelines in reference to that.
Well, the World Health Organization just announced that this is now a pandemic, and the governor of Kentucky has asked churches not to meet on Sunday. But we're not gonna cancel our services, but there are some things that we want you to help us with that's going to mitigate some of the concerns that people have with regard to this virus.
Right. The first thing is that if you're sick or you have a fever or you run any of those kind of symptoms, then we're going to ask you to just stay at home. If you're concerned about catching it, the coronavirus, and you're uncomfortable, we're going to ask that you also stay at home.
We're going to make sure that we're washing our hands. We're going to have hand sanitizers at the front desk, at the counter, by the kitchen, in both of the bathrooms and all of our classrooms. And we're encouraging our teachers to squirt a little bit of hand sanitizer from the kids' hands and have them rub their hands together. We encourage you when you come in to get some hand sanitizer. It's going to be right there on the front desk, the welcome desk, to do exactly the same thing. That way we're getting ahead of the virus with regard to that. And we're going to make sure that the horizontal surfaces here are clean, and we'll double check that on Sunday to make sure that's the case.
And also, when you come this Sunday, kind of just spread out a little bit, put a chair or so in between you, so, there's a little bit of space there. That also helps, too, as far as having some space there. One thing we're going to do is try to establish a video worship. So if there was an instance where we had to cancel some services going forward, we still want you to be able to worship on Sunday. So we're going to try to either establish a video worship or a live stream, one of the two, as we hammer that out. So be on the lookout for that. We'll talk about more this Sunday. Again, this Sunday service is not canceled, so make sure you show up for that. But we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But we are taking extra precautions as we move forward and try to deal with this thing as a country.
Yeah. And we don't want you to stop giving. If you don't come because you're sick or because you're concerned, we still have to pay the bills.
Yes, that's right.
And so the best way to do that is on Tithely. We'll put that on the screen so you can see it. But if you're not into technology, that's okay. We'll also put our mailing address, which is P.O. Box 1125, Oak Grove, Kentucky 42262. We'll put it on the screen here before we publish this video, so that you'll be able to have that. And or you can swing by the church and drop it off, slip it through the door if the doors are locked, and we'll get it the next time we come. We're going to try, for those that don't come because you're sick or because you're concerned, we're going to try to broadcast live on Facebook. So if you're logged in to Facebook and you're part of the Living Waters Community Church membership group, you'll be able to watch our services on Facebook Live. We're going to try to do that starting this Sunday as well. Those are the things that we've talked about.
Absolutely. We know sometimes people have a tendency, because they're not here, out of sight, out of mind, and when they're not here, they're giving decreases, and we just can't afford that to happen. So if you don't plan on attending whatever, please give. Tithely is the best way to do that, so we can make sure that the bills get paid and things will be on point, so it don't leave us in the struggle later on in the future. We just wanted to emphasize that point, because of human nature, sometimes we just forget, when we're not actually physically in church. But we have many of ways to give. You can go to the website. There's a link on there.
That's right.
Give. You can go to Tithely, which is a fantastic way to give. That's the easiest way. And like Pastor said, we're going to have the address up there if you need to mail it in, or you could drop it off, or contact one of us, and we'll make sure we pick it up from you, whatever we need to do. So.
All right. Thank you very much. Got to go answer my cell phone.
God bless.
We'll talk to you later.
God loving people and changing lives.
Bye-bye.